Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's get stuck into some crypto. So long story short, looks like we're at resistance. This is a death cross on Bitcoin's simple moving averages. Took place on the 10th of August, so 10 days ago. We are retesting the 50 exponential now, which is part of that death cross retest. No, 50 simple, sorry. The exponentials haven't made a death cross, it's only the simple moving averages which have. And part of the reason that's happened is because simple moving averages, they are laggers, way more lagging than an exponential, which is why I have both simples and exponentials on. And the 200 exponential is still moving upwards. You know, you don't normally get that sort of thing on a bearish chart. You certainly wouldn't. You get that on a very bullish chart. But we are below it, so until we reclaim it, which is 62,800, yeah, we should be slightly standoffish, you know, about that and what that means. And if we were to zoom right in close, and I mean super close, what do we see? Whoa, what am I doing here? We see a resistance, a rejection, a clean resistance rejection on the 50 simple moving averages, which is a part of a death cross retest, basically. So that could be the top for now, as of today, and maybe even this week, that could be it. And if we do move a little bit beyond, the next resistance is going to be around 62,800, which is the full-on death cross retest. Only of simple moving averages, not exponentials. They have not made that move yet. Anyway, that's your daily. If we move to the 4-hourly, we're still trying to push and break above the 200 exponential, which is actually, you know, death cross of full degree. And a move beyond that would take you towards 62,400 or 500. So, you know, a little bit further can happen, definitely. We can move up a little higher on this before resistance, but you know, I think that's what we're looking at. We are looking at resistance, and when at resistance, expect rejection. That's generally the idea, isn't it? That's what we always say. That's the rule of trading. You buy supports, you sell resistance. Buy supports, sell resistance. Most of the time, if your risk management is appropriate, you will be a successful trader just by doing those simple things. So, I mean, that's basically it. So we're at resistance, expect rejection. Let's have a quick look at XRP though, because this is still the best chart out there. And I'm not saying it's going to make you a millionaire. I'm not saying that. I'm just referencing a chart which is the opposite of Bitcoin and most other altcoins, which is XRP. So unlike Bitcoin, this has just created a simple moving average golden cross. That was confirmed yesterday. The exponentials were confirmed a little while back. They were also retested, and now we're moving up. So again, this is the opposite of Bitcoin. It's the opposite of other charts. This is a daily, and we have got golden crosses. Now, unfortunately, the flip side of that is that we are also at resistance, 61 cents. We've hit that area, and the next one above that is going to be between 66 and 67. But this does not take away from the fact that this chart is different to all the others, and it's doing something else. This is, well, you could call it a diversifier if you just, you know, if you've built a portfolio that includes XRP. You can admire the green when everything else is red. That's fine. You can also go back in time to when we were talking about the Bitcoin pair. You know, the XRP to Bitcoin pair, and I was telling you a little while back now that this is a rounded bottom and with bullish divergence, with a MACD which is turned up, and we're looking to start to reclaim and change behavior, and we have certainly seen that. So it doesn't look like much, but believe me, it's okay. This is a lot. This is not bad. You know, if we measure it from the wick low to the wick high, that was a 76% move. That's a decent return if you were to have done that. From candle body to where we are right now, that's a 40% move. That's still pretty good if you would have flipped a Bitcoin into that. So we're looking at a good chart, something that's different. But that doesn't mean it's able to break beyond resistance if Bitcoin gets rejected and the market gets rejected right now. We are looking at resistance across the board. I just want to get it, you know, I just want to pass over my observation here. Despite XRP, for most people, being an ultimate disappointment, when you pay attention to the charts and recognize what it is that you're looking at a chart which is doing something completely different to all the other charts. Now, it doesn't mean that it can't fail, because all crypto is generally tied into whatever Bitcoin's doing. If Bitcoin's good, everything else has a chance of being good. If Bitcoin's bad, it's very unlikely that anything is going to be able to move counter to Bitcoin's move. So remember that we're at resistance across the board. But the general view of the XRP chart on both the Bitcoin pair and the USDT pair is one of a bullish, golden cross, continuation, expanding move towards the up. But it doesn't mean it goes straight straight up to your top targets, or to 100 quadrillion bazillion dollars per XRP, it just means that this chart has a better chance of success than anything else. That doesn't mean it's going to do the biggest move. You can get dead cat bounces on a real low cap pile of shite that will outperform XRP in a day. That doesn't mean that that chart is better than XRP. It just means that the dead cat bounce was better. Sometimes that's simply just a liquidity issue, or a trading volume issue. You get these big moves because basically they don't trade. Somebody puts £2.50 into it on a chart which hasn't traded with anything for about a week, and you'll see a green candle because it just completely blows the order books up because the order books are non-existent. So anyway, just to zoom out, just refer back to what I'm trying to get across here. I believe we're all at a resistance. Everything's at a resistance. XRP also at a resistance. I don't think we're going to come crashing down to brand new lows. I just think this is a resistance where a pullback is most likely to be seen today. If we move up a little bit further, it's only going to be a couple of percent and then further down. But XRP, just to put it out there, once again, is the best chart that I've seen in crypto currently. On the daily, 4 hourly, weekly, and the Bitcoin pair, gets the green light and the thumbs up from me. But that does not mean you should FOMO into it because we're at a resistance. Supports will exist from lower areas, obviously, and until we see Bitcoin pull back, we'll just assume that XRP will just pull back with it, and hopefully we won't go any lower than around 54 to 55 cents. If we go lower than that, then it cancels out this portion of the uptrend, and that's candle bodies closing below those areas. But for the moment, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. If you come back down to 54 to 55 cents, probably is a buy with a tight stop loss. Other than that, though, there's nothing much more to say. So I'll just leave it with you there. And if you want to join the Patreon, we can look at loads of altcoins. We're doing it tonight. There's a live stream tonight. There's another one on Friday, and we can look at your particular altcoin of choice. But for the most part, like I say, most altcoins are doing nothing more than death cross retests, continuation in a downtrend. But XRP is not doing that. XRP has broken out, basically forming the early stages of an uptrend, and we should be expecting currently, based on what we see, continuation up over time, provided we're above 54.5 cents. Right, that's it. I'll leave it with you there. Maybe I'll see you tonight. Other than that, just hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.